Hey there, today we'll be talking about the prophet Zephaniah. Zephaniah, a Hebrew prophet for God. Zephaniah lineage tracing 4 generations: Cushi, Amariah, Gedaliah, and Hezekiah. Zephaniah's background. There isn't much we know about Zephaniah's background, but what we do know is his lineage and the purpose of him becoming a prophet. Now the question is, what was the purpose of Zephaniah becoming a prophet? His purpose was to share God's message. His main message was to share of the day of the Lord's coming, when the Lord would severely punish all the nations, but in the end he would still be merciful. Now, you may ask, why did God need to share this message with his people? God needed to share these messages with his people so that they were prepared. He wanted them to know what was to come and that in the end he would still be loving and merciful to them. Now you may be saying, okay, but how is this relevant to us today? These messages can still be relevant to us today because it can show how God can turn every bad situation into a good one. The nations got torn down and then God was merciful to them and Judah was restored. So even when we feel we are being destroyed and brought down, God is still there ready to help us become restored. On a last note, I want to tell you how this message is relevant to me. I've had bad situations where everything felt bad, but then God helps me and pulls me out of the bad situation. I think in our weak times, we can have our best times in our faith, because in our weak times, we tend to reach out more to God than in our bad times. But I think it is important to reach out to God even when everything is going great. So thank you for studying Zephaniah with me.